Good morning, Elevation Health friends and family. Raining cats and dogs out there this morning, and some wild weather, heavy winds, and a lot of rain. So here's a question for you. How much rain do the plants and the grass actually need? Well, I'll give you my answer. You know what? It really doesn't matter to me. I can tell you that the plants and the grass are well taken care of, and the intelligence, the universal intelligence, I know that God, who created all things, knows exactly what the plants and the grass need, and it's providing for that. And it's not my job to know how much water a plant needs or the grass needs. I know that the grass knows what to do as long as it's watered. The plants know what to do as long as they get the water and the right nutrients. They don't have to go to plant school or grass school or tree school. They just know how to grow. It's an innate, inborn intelligence that all living things that were created actually have. And that goes for you, and that goes for me. And so oftentimes people say, hey doc, I've got this headache, or I've got fibromyalgia, I've got numbness going down my arm, I've got this lower back pain. What can you do? What kind of adjustment do you have to actually fix that, to actually heal that or cure that? And you know what my answer is, or at least my thought is that I don't really need to know what to do to cure the condition, cure the disease, cure the symptom, cure the ailment. That's not my job. That's the job of your body. Just like when you cut your skin or you break a bone, what's happening is the healing's coming from within, not from the Band-Aid, and certainly not from the cast. Healing comes from within. And so it's the same thing when you come into the office, when you lay on an adjusting table, you can still be thinking in your mind, I wonder if this adjustment is going to cure my lower back pain, cure my arm numbness, cure my headache, and the answer will always be the same. The adjustment doesn't cure or heal anything. What the adjustment does is remove the interference so that the body can heal itself. The greatest doctor in town is not me. I don't want to disappoint anybody, but it's not me. The greatest doctor in town is in you. It's what you already walked into the office with. So the healing doesn't come from the adjustment. The healing comes from what happens after the adjustment. When I remove the interference and that inborn wisdom, that innate intelligence can flow freely from your brain down your spinal cord out through the nerves to the damaged tissues and areas of the body that need healing, the repair and regeneration process is allowed to happen from there. No different than the grass growing when it gets water, no different than the trees growing. We don't need to know how much water needs to get in there or how to get them the education to grow grass or trees. We just know that it's inborn, it's innate, it's going to happen as long as there's no interference. As long as that nerve supply is fed to the tissues, without interference, it will heal. And what does the adjustment do? It removes the interference. And nothing more and nothing less. Now, if you're consistent in making sure that there's an adequate nerve supply by maintaining and holding the adjustment, then you're more likely to get better results faster. And I know I am doing my part, giving you the very best adjustment that you could ever get. Every time you come in, I'm highly focused on that. The precision of the adjustment, the right place at the right time with the right amount of force. And what is your job? Your job is to make sure that you stay on track with your adjusting schedule, because you're not going to hold the adjustment more than the period of time that we have found at your point in care. And whether that's 3 times a week or twice a week or once a week or every other week or however it is, your job is to make sure that there's consistency there, because your body has a rhythm and it knows what it needs and when it needs it. And if you stay on track supporting it with that, no different than you get up at the same time every day, you'll get better results and you'll hold your adjustment better. The other thing that helps you hold your adjustment better and keep the nerve channels open and maintain maximum nerve supply at all times is your home care. And the more consistent you are with the home care, the stronger and more stable your spine will be. And you will keep the nerve channels open, allowing that nerve supply to flow freely for a longer period of time and allow that healing process to happen more predictably. So hopefully that makes sense. I hope it does, because it's as simple as it gets. I move the bone and God does the healing. I will always tell you that. The story never changes. Hopefully this was helpful for you. Keep an eye out for our next workshop coming up here in a few short weeks. This is an important one. It's how to fix your broken brain. And a lot of us have trouble with memory, with brain fog, with energy, dementia, Alzheimer's running in our families now more than ever. This is the time. By the time you have symptoms and signs of dementia, memory loss, it's too late. They say, and we know now from research, that Alzheimer's starts 10 years before the first symptoms and signs are detectable. So please make sure you keep an eye out. We'll have registration open next week, and this one will fill up fast. I can promise you that. Thank you so much for joining me today. I love and appreciate you. God bless.